Alright, Travis Wayne Goodsell. And yeah, Trump is toast. But this is for the Mormons. So if I title this video, "The Russians are coming, the Russians are coming, the Russians are coming," you're not going to get it. And that's the whole point. And so let me read to you, Mormons, from the Book of Mormon. Alrighty, so the first passage is in Alma, and it's in chapter 51. See, this is the war stories that all you Mormons are like, "I don't like the wars. Why don't they just get this out of the Book of Mormon? I don't like it. I just skip over it." And so, Alma, chapter 51, and let's see, 13, we'll start there. "And it came to pass that when the men who were called kingmen who want to put a king on the throne," and remember, Mormons, the Book of Mormon was found in America, and it was a warning to America. Don't put a king on the throne. So the kingmen are those of a political party of America who want to put a king on the throne of America. What just concluded today? The impeachment inquiry, an investigation into the president who thinks himself to be a king, who thinks himself to be the Messiah even. So that means the Republicans are the kingmen. So Mormons, what party do you belong to? Yeah. "And it came to pass that when the men who were called kingmen had heard that the Lamanites," who would be the Lamanites in this analogy? Russians are coming, Russians are coming, Russians are coming. Right here in the Book of Mormon, Mormons, were coming down to battle against them, the Nephites. They were glad in their hearts. The kingmen were glad that the Russians were coming. And they refused to take up arms, for they were so wroth with the chief judge, Pehoran, who I think he's the one that gets assassinated, and with the people of liberty, those liberals, right here in the Book of Mormon, that they should not take up arms to defend their country. Alright, so yeah, and then Captain Moroni then comes out with the title of liberty. Remember all this, Mormons? Okay, now we're going to go to Alma chapter 60, verse 17. Alright. "But behold, now the Lamanites," Russians, "are coming upon us, taking possession of our lands." Remember, the Russians are coming. The kingmen, Republicans, will call for help. What are the Republicans saying about the Democrats? They're holding a coup, witch hunt. All fake investigations with the fake press, fake news. See what's going on here? "And they are murdering our people with the sword, yea, our women and our children, and also carrying them away captive, causing them that they should suffer all manner of afflictions, and this because of the great wickedness of those who are seeking for power and authority, yea, even those kingmen, Republicans. Oops. So I thought I'd share that with you. And I've been warning Mormons. I've been warning the world since the 4th of November, 2016. I've been warning everyone. I saw the report on Fox 13 News Utah about the total solar eclipse. Because what are the signs that are to precede? Sun shall be darkened, moon turned to blood. And then John the Revelator in chapter 12, verses 1 through 5, gives several stellar signs, which means he was giving precise dates in the future. Those have all happened. It's now, it's here, and the Book of Mormon was letting us know about it. And now, Mormons, you believe the Book of Mormon was a real history of the ancient American Indians, and that this book was written for our day, a prophecy. Okay, if you believe that, why aren't you acting on it? Why aren't you in complete fear that you've been fooled? That you put a king on the throne of America in violation of the warning of the prophecy of the Book of Mormon. Now, for you who are critics who know that the Book of Mormon is plagiarized, this is evidence that the threat to America was known to the Smiths, that they got that information. And I've been warning you, William Morgan got it. He gave it to them through the York Rites, of which the Smiths were a part of, long before 1842. Don't let the Mormons trick you into caving in on, oh yeah, they were Masons, but it was 1842. No. Before 1826. Before the anti-Mason movement caused by William Morgan and his disappearance, which the Smiths were involved in. The Book of Mormon has his 2 book ideas. They carried on the publication of his books. It wasn't the book that was put under his name. And I need to end because I need to go to bed. But just so that you understand, this was known. This was available for us to know. And so for critics, this was the coding. This was the warning message coded in the Book of Mormon. And then Mormons believe that it's prophecy. So regardless of whatever you're going to believe, this is the results. It's happened, it's now, and we're in danger.